Okay, this is only to let you give a little short video on this. There's guys on YouTube saying about the 625, John Deere 625 Gator, and when you have it at idle, it is like it's surging. It's almost sounding like it's going to die and idle, and it's terrible. Well, it's because of this servo right here. In order to get that, well, I can see so far in the parts, unaware of anything with John Deere other than their parts thing showing, you have to buy the whole throttle body, this part, all the way up. I had a problem that I came up with, is that this thing starts smoking on me. Come to find out, I had antifreeze going into the oil, and it was putting enough oil level height that it was actually sucking it back through the breather, which comes into here. Well, the mixture of antifreeze and oil was coming up through here and going in here, and it was making a smoke. It took a little bit to find it, but other than that, before that, I had a little spot of antifreeze on the ground. It was like, and I could not find it. So it is one of these head gaskets, either that one or that one, was leaking into the oil on this. So I think it's a common problem on these Kawasaki engines that are in the John Deere Gators. But anyhow, if you have the problem with the throttle at idle, is almost sounds like it's going to die, it's surging. What I think is going to happen is, instead of paying $1,000 to get this, because you'll be really surprised when you see it at John Deere how much this is going to cost you. See if you can take this. I don't know if this servo will come off, or take this whole throttle body out and get some spray lubricant and spray into the butterfly, because there's a butterfly assembly in here, and then this here back here is the butterfly off of your throttle that you actually push on your pedal. There's a butterfly here, and a lot of guys are saying is, when you get up to, or when you're at idle, this is supposed to smooth out, or even while you're driving, this is supposed to compensate, say like it's bumping or whatever. I don't understand about that, but I think this is part of the thing for this servo here. Also limits your speed, because this thing has a 25-mile-an-hour speed limit, and it won't go faster than that. And I think this is the cause of that. But if you go and you do have the problem of the thing surging, I think it's at idle. To troubleshoot it, I think you take this one off, and if it stops, it'll go right to normal idle. It's a problem with that. But instead of paying $1,000 right off the bat, see if you can get into here, either take the throttle body off, which you got to take all this apart anyhow, get in there with some spray lube and spray the shafts for either side. I think it's sticking. So that might save you some money on that, instead of going and buying a new throttle body. I'm not too sure about taking the servo off. I've never done it. You might even attempt to do that. It might be, hopefully it doesn't take it out of whack or anything for the alignment, because this is the sensor over here for this, and that's a servo. Maybe a lube job on the servo might help you out, save you $1,000 on it. So far, I did this about 3 months ago. I did this, overhauled this engine, changed the all the gaskets, head gaskets, and everything. So everything's doing good, and it seems like this thing is smooth. There's no idle surging or anything like that. So try that out and see what happens.